So, you want to level up your Korean, right? Well, today, we're going to master just one single grammar pattern that's going to make you sound like the hero of your very own K-drama. Let's jump right in.
All right, just picture this. You're sitting across from this, super intimidating gangster boss. The conversation is serious, but you can't focus on a single word he's saying because there's this huge piece of seaweed, gem, stuck right on his front tooth. So, what do? Do you keep quiet and, save your own skin? Or do you risk it all to save him from total embarrassment?
Well, the hero's choice would be to say something like this. This is a statement of pure, hardcore resolve. And the secret sauce, the key to this epic line, is the one grammar pattern we're going to master today.
Okay, so let's actually break down that heroic phrase. We are diving into the grammar of determination itself.
So what is it really? At its heart, 읊지라도 is all about what we call a strong concession. It basically means, even if this really bad or difficult thing happens, I'm still going to do this other thing anyway. It's like you're setting up a worst-case scenario and then just staring it down.
Now you have got to understand the vibe this grammar gives off. This is not for your everyday, hey, what's up kind of conversation. Using 읊지라도, it adds this layer of formality, a real touch of drama. It has a very literary feel. You're going to hear this in songs, in poems, and in really serious speeches.
Okay, now this part is super important. You would not use this grammar to talk about what you're having for lunch. It is all about choosing the right pattern for the right moment. So let's compare it to a much more common casual form.
And this slide just illustrates the difference perfectly. Over on the left, we get 비가 와도 갈 거야. It's super casual, something you'd say to a friend. Hey, even if it rains, I'll go. But look at the right. With our pattern, 비가 올지라도 가겠습니다. The whole thing transforms. It sounds like a solemn declaration. Even amidst the pouring rain, I shall proceed. The emotional weight is completely different.
Let's run through a few more powerful examples so you can really get the feel for it. 실패할지라도 도전할 거야. That is a classic line about challenging yourself no matter the odds. Or how about 아플지라도 참아야 해, a statement of just pure endurance. And this one's so poetic. 몸이 멀어질지라도 마음은 가까이. You can really feel the emotion in these, can't you?
All right, you've seen how it works, you've felt the vibe, now it's time to actually put it into practice. Let's see if you can build some of these heroic phrases all by yourself.
Okay, first challenge. You see the perfect jacket. It costs way too much, but you are determined. How do you start that sentence, even if it's expensive? The word for expensive is 비싸다. I'll give you a second to think.
Did you get it? The stem 비싸 ends in a vowel, so we add 를지라도. 비쌀지라도 살 거야. Even if it's expensive, I'm going to buy it. Yes!
Okay, next one. Your friend calls, they desperately need you, but your schedule is just slammed. Still, you're going to be there for them. How do you say, even if I'm busy? The word you need is 바쁘다.
That's it. 바쁠지라도 갈게. Even if I'm busy, I'll go. Once again, it's a vowel stem, so we just use 를지라도.
And for the last one, this is straight out of a romance drama, a real declaration of true love. How would you say, even if he becomes poor? The verb for that is 가난해지다.
Perfect. 가난해질지라도 사랑해. Even if he becomes poor, I will love him. That is exactly the kind of unwavering loyalty this grammar is for. You're doing great with this.
So just remember, we've spent all this time focusing on just one single pattern. And why? Because adding this to your Korean toolbox doesn't just give you a new word. It gives you a whole new emotional range to express yourself with.
So the main takeaway is this. When you need to express that heroic, unwavering determination that you are going to do something no matter what the obstacle is, this is the pattern you reach for.
You now have the grammar of heroes right at your fingertips. So I'll just leave you with this question. What noble, determined, or dramatic thing will you declare? What will you do, even if?